Hi, I am doing a reflection video on chapter 6, The Phony Teenager. Before I do the summary or the reflection of chapter 6, I just want to say I pretty much understand now the actual theory, the moral development theory. She had to choose between what was wrong and right, and that's pretty much what moral development is. So pretty much a rundown of the theory. I have my bullet points. Quinn is an assistant at a PR agency where she had to pretend to be someone she wasn't. This chapter brings me back to chapter 2 with the understanding of moral development. Quinn is having to choose between what's right and what's wrong. Quinn was asked to pretend to be members of the target demographic. She was having to be a 12-year-old girl and promote musicians in the chat rooms. Ethical communications require open and honest participation. Quinn's PR was asking her to first lie and then pretend to be someone she wasn't. In the beginning of the reading, Quinn was happy to be a part of the Buzz, and I guess the Buzz is what they call their agency, their group. Campaigning as an adult, letting the audience know about the new hip-hop artist releasing a song. So the Buzz is pretty much a campaign agency, I think. After Quinn thought on the various decisions making models she learned in college, she decides was very easy to make. So she pretty much decided to choose what she thought was right, which was tell her bosses that she wasn't okay with pretending to be someone she wasn't. Although it wasn't easy for her, Quinn spoke up about the situation. She stood her ground and told the senior account executive and the account coordinator that she wasn't participating. I feel like that was a good thing. If I had to pretend to be somebody I wasn't, I wouldn't be okay with it either. I feel like that's just like people in like middle school and high school. They will like try so hard to fit in, and it's not okay. Overall reading was good. I'm fully understanding the theory of the moral development. Being phony or being somebody you're not is just something you shouldn't do. I just feel like we were put on this earth to be different individuals, and we each have a place in this world to make it our own. Like, be yourself, be true to yourself. You shouldn't have to pretend to be liked, or you shouldn't have to pretend, for in her case, to give feedback on music. I feel like that should have been different categories. Like, oh, I'm gonna give my perspective on the adult side, and then get a 12-year-old that's okay with, the different perspectives. So I felt like, she shouldn't have to pretend, and no one should have to pretend to be someone they're not, when we're all created to be unique individuals. So I enjoyed this reading. I actually fully now understand the moral development theory. It was really good. Chapter 6 was really good.